Namaste. It's okay, ma. Good morning and welcome. Today we are, this is part of the creativity process, the creativity in Nritya. And as you know, in Nritya, the most important part, whenever you are learning to dance or performing, the main thing that we do and get together is Sanchari Bhava. Sanchari Bhava. And so we are going to explore today what is the importance of Sanchari Bhava in Abhinaya. As you know, the three most important concepts defined in Natya Shastra are Abhinaya Bhava or emotion, Rasa or aesthetic pleasure. Bharat Muni defines bhava in a very simple but profound statement. He says, bhavayanti iti bhava. He reiterates it in the Rasadhyaya of Natya Shastra that no meaningful idea is conveyed if the rasa is not evoked in the viewer. Bharata says that Natya is the imitation of life, Lokanukruti, wherein the various human emotions have to be dramatically glorified, Bhavanu Kirtanam, so that the spectator is able to experience the portrayed pleasure and pain, Lokasya Sukha Dukha, as the Natya Rasa. This Rasa experience will remain, will entertain and enlighten the spectator, who thus becomes the Rasika. The Rasa Sutra says that a harmonious blend of the Vibhava, Anubhava and Vyabhichari Bhava gives rise to Rasa or the aesthetic experience. Vyabhichari Bhava, also referred as Sanchari Bhava, are light, fleeting emotions that appear and disappear in quick succession and serve to strengthen the Sthayi Bhava or the permanent emotion in a song. Bharata classifies the rasa in 8 categories, that is Ashtarasa, and gives the corresponding bhava, which gives rise to the rasa. These are known as Sthayi Bhava or pervading stable emotions. They are Rati, Hasa, Shoka, Krodha, Utsaha, Bhaya, Jugupsa and Vismaya. The corresponding 8 rasas are Shringara, Hasya, Karuna, Raudra, Veera, Bhayanaka, Vibhatsa and Adbhuta. There are 3 types of bhava, namely Sthayi, which are 8 kinds, the Vyabhichari, which are 33 kinds, and Satvika, that is again 8, totaling 49. Satvika bhava is the physical manifestation of the intense emotion. They are Stambha, Sweda, Romancha, Swarabheda, Vivepathu, Vaivarnya, Ashru and Pralaya. The famous Rasa Sutra or basic formula to invoke ras, as stated in the Natya Shastra, is as follows. Vibhava, Anubhava, Vyabhichari, Samyogat, Rasa Nishpattihi. Vibhava is the cause, Karana. Anubhav is the consequent physical reaction through action, word and facial expression that follows, Anu, as the impact of the Vibhava. The 33 Vyabhichari Bhava or Sanchari Bhava are transitory, fleeting emotions based on the psychological states of the mind. Several such emotions follow one another after the other one replacing the other, strengthening the sthayi bhava at the each stage, till finally the sthayi bhava is established and there is rasanubhava. For example, if the principal emotion or sthayi bhava is anger, krodha, let us say the cause of anger, vibhava, is betrayal by a friend. The anger will be more potent if the vibhava is strongly established. If the sthayi bhava is deeply felt, then it will result in the physical manifestation of the anger, such as burning eyes and heaving chest, which is the anubhava. But in anger, one can make fun of and laugh sarcastically at the object of one's anger. One can feel sorrow when thinking of the happy times spent together earlier. One can feel disgust for the other person's behavior or be amazed at the change in him now. Through all this, the fundamental thread of anger must be maintained. But the transient emotions, the vyabhichari bhavas of laughter, sorrow, disgust and amazement enhance the present angry state. If performed with appropriate angika, vachika, aharya and above all true sattvika abhinaya, it will invoke the rasa of raudra or anger in the spectator whose mind is completely in accordance with the performer. Chapter 6 of the Natya Shastra goes into great detail about the bhavas, which are broken down into 3 categories. Bharata mentions 8 durable, permanent or constant emotional conditions called sthayi bhava. These emotional states are inherent to humans. They are basic as they are inborn, understandable without explanation. They also are characterized by intensity as they dominate and direct behavior. On the stage, sthayi bhavas are represented by certain anubhava, explained in the Natya Shastra as follows. The sthayi bhavas are manifested by the corresponding anubhavas. Rati, pleasure. Smiling face, sweet words, contraction of eyebrows, sidelong glances and the like. Hasa, joy. Smile and the like, that is laughter, excessive laughter and such. Shoka, sorrow, shedding tears, lamentation, bewailing, change of color, loss of voice, looseness of limbs, falling on the ground, crying, deep breathing, paralysis, insanity, death and the like. Krodha, the fourth one is krodha, malice, extended nostrils, unturned eyes, beaten lips, throbbing cheeks and the like. It is the krodha against enemies, in which knitting of the eyebrows, fierce look, bitten lips, hands clasping each other, touching one's own shoulders and the breast. Krodha, when controlled by superiors, has slightly downcast eyes, wiping off slight perspiration and not expressing any violent movement. Krodha against beloved woman, very slight movement of the body, shedding tears, knitting eyebrows, sidelong glances and throbbing lips. Krodha against one's servants, threat, rebuke, dilating eyes and casting contemptuous looks of various kinds. Artificial krodha, that is betraying signs of effort. Utsaha, that is courage, steadiness, munificence, boldness of undertaking and the like. Bhaya, fear, trembling of the hands and feet, palpitation of the heart, paralysis, dryness of mouth, licking lips, perspiration, tremor, apprehension of danger, seeking for safety, running away, loud crying, and the like. Jugupsa, the disgust, contracting all limbs, spitting, narrowing down of the mouth, heartache, and the like. Vismaya, surprise, opening the eyes wide, looking without winking the eye and movement of the eyebrows. Horripilation, moving the head to and from, the cry of well done, and the like. The 8 rasas, that is called the Ashtarasa, and the 8 Sthai Bhava evoke 8 corresponding rasas. Like 1, first Rati evokes Shringara, the erotic, romance, love. 2, Hasa evokes Hasya, the comic, laughter, humor. Shoka evokes Karuna, the pathetic, compassion, sadness. 4th, Krodha evokes Raudra, the furious, indignation and anger. 5th, Utsaha evokes Veera, the heroic, valor. 6th, Bhaya evokes Bhayanaka, the terrible, fear, horror. Jugupsa 7th evokes Bibhasa, Bibhatsa, the odious, disgust, aversion, repugnance. 8th, Vismaya evokes Adbhuta, the marvelous, wonder, astonishment, amazement. Now, let us look at these rasas into little more detail. Erotic Shringara, it is in union. The Anubhavas to be represented are clever movements of eyes and eyebrows, soft and delicate movements of limbs, sweet words, etc. Whereas those to be represented in separation are despondency, weakness, apprehension, envy, weariness, anxiety, yearning, sleep, dreaming, awakening, illness, insanity, epilepsy, inactivity, temporary inactivity, death, and such other conditions. In the comic Hasya Rasa, it is to be represented by throbbing of the lips and the cheeks, opening of the eyes wide or contracting them, perspiration, color of the face, and the taking hold of the sides. Hasya is self-centered when a man laughs at himself, and it is centered in others when he makes others laugh. This twofold division of Hasya relates to its infectious nature. In the verses of the Anubhava of the 6 types of Hasya are given. Smita, that is the gentle smile with slightly blown cheeks, elegant glances, teeth not visible. Hasita, that is smile, blooming eyes, face and cheeks, teeth slightly visible. Vihasita, gentle laughter, laughter suitable to the occasion, slight sound and sweetness, face joyful, eyes and cheeks contracted. Upahasita, laughter of ridicule, the nose expanded, squinting eyes, shoulder and head bent. Apahasita, vulgar laughter, laughter on unsuitable occasions, tears in the eyes, shoulders and the head violently shaking. Atihasita, that is excessive laughter, eyes expanded and tearful, loud and excessive sound, sides covered by hand. Smita and Hasita should be employed in the case of superior characters, Vihasita and Upahasita in the case of middling ones, and Apahasita and Atihasita in the case of the inferior types. The third rasa is pathetic, that is Karuna. This is to be represented by shedding tears, lamentation, dryness of the mouth, change of color, drooping of limbs, being out of breath, loss of memory and the like. The fourth, the furious, Raudra, is to be represented by red eyes, knitting of eyes and eyebrows, defiance, biting of lips, throbbing of the cheeks, pressing one hand over the other, and the like. The heroic or Veera. This is to be gesticulated by firmness, heroism, charity, diplomacy, and the like. The terrible, Bhaya, is to be represented by trembling of the hands, the feet, and the eyes, horripilation, change of color, and loss of voice. The odious, Bibhatsa, is to be gesticulated by contraction of all the limbs, narrowing down of the mouth and the eyes, vomiting, spitting, and shaking the limbs in disgust, and the like. And the last, eighth, the marvelous Adbhuta. This is to be represented by wide opening of eyes, looking with fixed gaze, horripilation, tears, joy, perspiration, uttering words of approbation, making gifts, crying incessantly ha ha ha, and waving the end of dhoti or sari, and movement of the fingers, and the like. Abhinavagupta interpreted rasa as a stream of consciousness. He then went on to expand the scope and content of the rasa spectrum by adding the ninth rasa, that is the Shanta rasa, the one of tranquility and peace. Abhinava explained that the Shanta rasa underlines all the other mundane rasas as their common denominator. All the other rasas emanate from the Shanta rasa and resolve into it. Shanta rasa is a state where the mind is at rest, in a state of tranquility and equilibrium. The other rasas are more transitory in character than is Shanta rasa. The Shanta rasa is the ultimate rasa, and transitory or the Vyabhichari or Sanchari bhavas, Sthai bhavas, are accompanied by 33 of these complementary or inconstant mode. The Shastras of dance enumerate the Vyabhichari bhava. However, as these are guidelines, the dancer need not feel limited by this number. Certain Vyabhicharis are, however, considered improper or inappropriate in the certain rasas. Nirveda, weeping, sighing, deep breathing, deliberation, and the like. Glani, weak voice, lustreless eyes, pale face, slow gait, want of energy, loss of color of the body and the limbs, change of voice, and the others. Shanka, constantly looking about, hesitating movement, dryness of the mouth, licking of the lips, change of facial color, tremor, dry lips, change of voice, and the like. Asuya, finding fault with others, decrying their virtues, casting glances in jealousy, downcast face, knitting eyebrows, disregard and abuse in public. Mother, in case of superior persons, sleeping, middling ones laughing and singing, low ones crying and using coarse words. There are different stages of mother, like first is light, smiling face, pleasant feelings, slightly faltering words, and delicately unsteady gait. Second stage is medium, drunken and rolling eyes, arms drooping or restlessly thrown about, irregularly unsteady gait. Third is excessive loss of memory, incapacity to walk due to vomiting, hiccup, protruding tongue and spitting. Then there is panic, grief and increase of terror due to some cause. Intoxication is to be stopped by effort. Shrama is gentle rubbing of the body, deep breathing, contracting of the mouth, belching, massaging of the limbs, very slow gait, contraction of the eyes and making hissing sounds. Alasya, aversion to any kind of work, lying down, sitting, drowsiness, sleep, etc. Dainya, headache, dullness of body, absent-mindedness, giving up of cleansing of the body and such. Chinta, deep breathing, sighing, agony, meditation, thinking with a downcast face, thinness of the body, and so. Moha, want of movement, excessive movement of a particular limb, falling down, reeling, and dazed condition. Smriti, knowing of the head, looking down, raising up of the eyebrows, etc. Dhruti, enjoyment of objects attained, absence of regret for the unattained, impaired or lost. Vrida, covered face, thinking with downcasting face, drawing lines on the ground, touching clothes and the ring, biting the nails, etc. Chapalta has harsh words, rebuke, beating, killing, taking prisoner and goading, etc. Harsha is the brightness of the face and eyes, using sweet words, embracing horripilation, tears, perspiration and the like. Avega. Avega is many kind. Is avega due to portents, is looseness of all the limbs, distraction of the mind, loss of facial cover, sadness, surprise, etc. Avega due to violent winds, that is, as veiling the face, rubbing the eyes, collecting of the ends of the clothes worn, hurriedly going. Avega due to heavy rains, lumping together the limbs, running, looking for some cover or shelter. Avega due to fire, eyes troubled with smoke, contracting of all limbs or shaking them, running with the wide steps, flight, etc. Avega due to elephants, hurried retreat, unsteady gait, fear, paralysis, tremor, looking back, etc. Aveda due to having something, getting up, embracing, going away, clothes and ornaments, etc., tears and horripilation. Avega due to unfavorable news, falling down on the ground, rolling about on a rough surface, running away, bewailing, weeping and the like. Avega due to calamity, sudden retreat, taking up weapons and mounting elephants and horses and chariots, striking, etc. Next is Jadata. It is not uttering any words, speaking indistinctly, aversion to all work, remaining absolutely silent, looking with steadfast gaze, dependence on others. Garva, disrespect for others, harassing, not giving reply, not greeting others, looking to oneself, roaming, contemptuous laughter, harsh words, transgressing commands of the superior, insulting others, etc. In case of the persons of inferior type, boastful movement of the eyes and the limbs is to be employed. Vishada is looking for allies, thinking about means, loss of energy, absent-mindedness, deep breathing and the like in the case of superior and the middling types. In case of inferior types, running away, looking down, drying of the mouth, licking of corner of the mouth, sleep, deep breathing, meditation and the like. Autsukya, sigh, thinking with downcast face, sleep, drowsiness, desire for lying down. Nidra, heaviness of the face, rolling of the body, rolling of the eyes, yawning, massaging of the body, deep breathing, relaxed body, closing the eyes. Apasmara, that is throbbing, sighing, trembling, running, falling down, perspiration, foaming in the mouth, motionlessness, licking lips with tongue and the like. Supta, deep breathing, dullness of the body, closing of the eyes, stupefaction of all senses, dreaming, talking while asleep and closing eyes softly. Vibodha, that is yawning, rubbing the eyes, leaving the bed, etc. Amarsha, shaking of the head, perspiration, thinking with downcast face, determination, looking for means and allies. Avahitta, speaking otherwise, looking downwards, break in speech, pretended patience. Ugrata, killing, imprisoning, breathing, beating, rebuking, etc. Bhati, instructing people, ascertainment of meaning, removal of doubts, etc. Vyadhi, Vyadhi is of three kinds. Vyadhi, fever with feeling of cold, shivering of the entire body, bending the body, shaking the jaws, desire for heat, horripilation, movement of the chin, narrowing down the nasal passage, dryness of the mouth and lamentation, etc. Vyadhi is fever with a feeling of heat, throwing out clothes, the hands and the feet, desire to roll on the ground, use of phenogets, desire for coolness, lamentation, dryness of mouth and crying. Vyadhi, other types of sickness, narrowing down the mouth, dullness of the body, downcast eyes, deep breathing, making peculiar sounds, crying, tremor, etc. Unmada, laughing and weeping without any reason, crying, irrelevant talk, lying down, sitting and rising up, running, dancing, singing, reciting, smearing the body with ashes and dust, taking grass and remains of flower offering to the deity, soiled clothes, rags, potsherds, earthen trays as decorations of the body, many other senseless acts, imitation of others who are not present. Marana. Marana is from sickness, looseness of the body, motionless of the limb, closed eyes, hiccups, deep breathing, not looking downwards towards other people surrounding, indistinct words and such. Marana due to accidental injury. Marana wounded by weapons, suddenly falling down on the ground, tremor, throbbing. Marana by snake bite or poison, gradual development of the following symptoms: thickness of the body, tremor, burning sensation, hiccup, foaming mouth, breaking of the neck, paralysis and death. Tras, contraction of the limbs, shaking, tremor of the body, paralysis, horripilations, speaking with choked voice, etc. Virtaka is various discussions, non-settling of problems, concealment of the counsel, movements of the head and the eyebrows, etc. Thus, Sanchari or Vyabhichari bhavas strengthen the rasa. Though transient or fleeting, they do not detract from the rasa, but enrich it. They are associated with the metaphor of waves rising and falling in the ocean. The nature of the ocean remains homogeneous, while the waves have their own individual identity. And temperamental states, that is the Satvika Bhava. Now, temperamental states are expressed on the stage using Satvika Abhinaya. In fact, all the gesticulation of the mental states may be designated as the Satvika Abhinaya, but the prominence given to the gesticulation of the temperamental states is due to the popular mental effort which is necessary for their presentation. Bharata has thus given first the gesticulation of temperament, for without it the real purpose of the performance would be lost. Sveda is like taking a fan, wiping off the sweat and looking for breeze. Stamba, being inactive, smileless, being like inert object and limbs drooping. Kampa, quivering, throbbing and shivering, wiping the eyes tears, shedding tears incessantly. Ashru, wiping the eyes full of tears, shedding tears. And Vaivarnya, altercation of the color of the face with efforts by pressing on the artery. Romancha, repeated thrills, the hair standing on end and touching of the body. Swarabheda, broken choked voice. Pralaya, motionlessness, breathing gently, falling on the ground. Finally, the Natya Shastra states that the goal of any art form is to invoke rasa. Rasa, which literally means taste, can be loosely translated as the aesthetic appreciation or enjoyment of art. However, that is superficial definition that does not do justice to the spiritual and philosophical implementations of this term. When at a given moment no other reality exists but that of art, when the spectator and the artist have become one in spirit, then one experiences the rasa completely. Thank you. Namaste.